Ginawa mo yan, so you need to undo whatever it is that you have done. Pinapunta mo si Tatay Digong, si President Duterte dito, pinapasok mo sa ICC, so it should have been your, how to say, out of delicadeza and out of the kindness of your heart and following logic, you should be able to also undo whatever it is that you have done. Yun ang totoo.
Pero sa ngayon ka ba, sir, sabi ng mga political analysts, maniniwala lang daw sila kay BBM na totoong makipag-reconcile sa mga Duterte. Kung
makawin na tatay.
Makawin si Tatay Digong,
exactly.
At hindi niya gigipitin ang mga vloggers. At si...
I think for them, kanya para makita talaga, no, I hope that it is recorded, Charot. And then, for everyone to be, to be well aware na sentimento ko naman to. I think it would the benchmark or the determining criterion for our president Bongbong Marcos to really show the Filipino people how genuine he is to reconcile or to whatnot, or for things to go back to what it's supposed to be, is dapat mapauwi niya talaga si Tatay Digong. Kasi nga, sabi nga ng lead counsel na si Attorney Kaufman, perhaps the real, it seems that the real prosecutor is in Manila, inside the palace, sitting in the Malacanang. Because, sinabi pa nga ng lead prosecutor na he threw former President Duterte on a plane and brought to the custody of ICC. That was the statement of Attorney Kaufman. Now, if talagang gusto ni BBM na gano'n, pre-BBM na ganoon, so pauwi niya si Tatay Digong, and also, he should make a statement that the freedom of expression be guarded as it is already guarded by the Constitution in itself. The job of the President is to make sure that these laws that we have existing, or those proposed laws, are for the welfare and for the of the Filipino people and the Philippines in general. Yun lang talaga. You need to guide and to uphold the Constitution, di ba? Yun naman ang totoo, sir. Kaya, talaga, yung mga pinagigipit-gipit, ginigipit yung mga vloggers, or yung mga pag mag-express ka ng opinion mo, it seems that it is already subjected into some sort of harassment. Can one person, meron naman tayong mga existing laws na that will address those who are defamatory, libelous, cybercrime, or blah blah blah. We have courts to determine whether those statements are, well, are offensive or otherwise, or already have how do I say that? Parang parang na-break mo na yung mga laws. Yun ang totoo. Wag na, at saka yung reconciliation, you cannot just say na mag-reconcile ka and then all of a sudden everybody will forget whatever it is that you have done. Of course not. It took 30 years for the Filipino people to finally, give you an opportunity that maybe you can redeem the surname that you have carried all your life, di ba? But what have you done so far? In as far as that perception of being a Marcos is concerned. Now, Senator Amy is also carrying the same burden. Because it seems that if you're a Marcos, you are labeled. That's why it's very important, really very important, to protect whatever identity or whatever, whatever name you have. Ako nga, I am just a mere ordinary citizen, ha? Wala nga akong ginagampanan na position or whatnot, or public office or whatnot. I am just a mere ordinary citizen. May nagagalit pa nga sa akin because that is a perfectly working democratic society. You cannot please all factions of people living in a country. Kasi nga iba-iba tayo ng ideas, iba-iba tayong ideologies, perception, discernment, conviction. Yun man ang totoo, di ba, Sir Anton?
Yes, truth.
Yun ang totoo.
Anong comment mo doon, sir, sa kay VP na?
Also, yan. Sabi ni VP, in relation, on an interview, sinagot siya, VP, what's your comment about reconciliation or whatnot? Ang sabi ni VP is very direct. Hindi ako ang taong nagpapaareglo at hindi din ako ang taong nabibili ng pera. So what does that mean? That VP, kasi sabi ni VP, you're only going to say sorry for things that you did not meant to do. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo sinasadya. Then that's why you are very sorry for doing that. But if you did something intentionally, you cannot say sorry to for you to be forgiven or for things to be forgotten. No, you need to rectify the question and you need to expedite the process. Yun naman totoo. Ginawa mo yan, so you need to undo whatever it is that you have done. Pinapunta mo si Tatay Digong, si President Duterte dito, pinapasok mo sa ICC. So it should have been your how to say, out of delicadeza and out of the kindness of your heart and following logic, you should be able to also undo whatever it is that you have done. Yun ang totoo. Yan naman talaga dapat nating isipin. That's why I really like VP. Kasi si VP, she's a woman who really knows what she's talking about. Imagine guys, you cannot discredit or you cannot just disregard the fact that she should have been a judge should she not being called to serve for the public and become the mayor of Davao. Imagine that. She should have been a judge. So hindi nyo yan pwedeng putsu-putsuhin na lang na ganito. Tingnan nyo, pag mag-ano doon sa congressional hearing, she always study first the rules. That's why, nung tinanong si Chua na hindi nanalo. Oh, tingnan nyo. Tinanong siya na ganito, what rules? Bakit mo ako pinapaganito? Pinapa-oath. Hindi naman ako witness. I was invited as I am not invited as a witness. I am invited as a resource person, but it clearly was indicated in your rules na ang witness lang ang mag-oath. Bakit mo ako ipa-oath? O, pag tinanong nyo, ni-raise up kasi nandoon sa ano mo, sa rules. O, hindi ka makaano, di ba? Can you believe, sinabi ni Tatay Digong before, do you think Vice President Inday Sara will not really follow by the books? Oh my God, kung si Tatay nag-follow by the books, si VP Inday, mas grabe yan. Sinabi niya yan ni Tatay before, kung natakot kayo sa akin, mas matakot kayo kay VP Inday. Kasi yan, wala yang lusot. Huwag mo putsuhin ang mga taga Mindanao. Just because we are from the South, it doesn't mean that we're capable of critically analyzing everything. Ginoo ko, hindi kami bumubuka. Kaya nga sabi ko nga sa inyo, kahit pagkain lang ng rice sa amin, dapat 7 tanner kasi it evokes an emotion. Yun lang. Pag kumakain ka ng 7 tanner, it means that your life is worth living. Ganito kasi ang prinsipyo ko. Sabi nyo na mabayad ako. Sabi nyo na kung ano-ano na lang mga issue nyo sa akin. Ako kasi, pag nag-lock in kasi yung utak ko sa isang bagay, no matter what you do, sabi ko nga sa mga taong nagagalit sa akin, you can take everything from me but not me being a Filipino. I feel na it is my responsibility as a Filipino to speak up when nobody wants to speak up. Lalong-lalo na kasi na-scared sila, ganito, ganyan. Ako, normal na tawa, meron din akong disposition. Ang disposition ko lang naman is sana ang Pilipinas ma-feel nila or ma-experience man lang nila what other countries already experience or they even perceive it as a normal because that's how progressive the country is. Totoo lang. Meron silang options for mobility. Ang dami-dami nilang mga serbisyo at benefits na natatanggap without even using that para maboto sila ng tao because that's not your money, mga baga-mugnaw.
That's how,
honestly. You try to enslave the people and make them as meek as a lamb because you want to manipulate especially yung mga nasa malaylayan. Here, people are well aware of their rights. People are here, people here abroad, they know ano yung mga dapat nilang matanggap without even following whatever conditions na iboto mo ako magka-congressman o ganito, ganyan. Kayo, Senator Robin is a perfect example of what a Filipino should be. Hindi, wag politika guys. Yung politika napakagulo niyan.
Power is just temporary.
Because yung greed sa power, yung ganito ganyan, wag. Doon tayo sa tao. Totoo lang. Sa